The story of Silly Tom. Once upon a time, there lived an old woman and her son, Tom, a lazy, half-stupid lad who had never done anything for his living. Their small cottage was on a bare and dreary common, for they were very poor. His mother often told Tom to go and look for work, but he would rather sit at home idling away his time. At last, the old woman told him that unless he went and found work somewhere, she would no longer let him live at the cottage. Tom did not like the idea of working, but as he wanted to stay at the cottage, he decided that he must find himself a job. He went to work on a nearby farm and received as wages at the end of the day a 3-penny piece. However, never having handled money before, he did not know how to take care of it, and on his way home, he lost it. It rolled out of his fingers onto the path and disappeared down a rabbit hole. Silly Tom got down on his hands and knees and peered down the hole, but it was too dark to see anything at all. He scratched his head hard, but he could think of no way of getting back his money, so he had to pick himself up, go back home, and confess to his angry mother that he had lost all of his first day's wages. "You silly boy," said his mother, "why did you not put the 3-penny piece in your pocket?" "I'll do that next time," said Tom. The next day, he went to another farm where many cows were kept, and at the end of the day, he was given a jug of milk as wages. This he put into his pocket, and of course, as the jug had no top to it, when he got home, the milk was all spilt and his clothes spoiled. "Goodness gracious me," said his mother. "How silly you are, to be sure. Why did you not carry it on your head?" "I'll do that next time," said Tom. On the following day, he went to work for yet another farmer, and in return for a day's haymaking, he received a large cream cheese. Silly Tom put it on his head, but by the time he had reached home, he was in rather a bad way. The cheese had melted all over his ears and neck and was completely spoiled. Added to this, it took an hour's hard scrubbing to remove the sticky cream from his hair. "You silly fellow," wailed his mother. "Why did you not carry it in your hands?" "I'll do that next time," said Tom. The fourth day, he went to work for a baker, who, in return for his hard work, gave him a large tomcat. Tom carried the cat in his hands for a little way, but it began to scratch and bite him so much that he had to let it go, and it ran away. "You really are foolish," said his mother. "Why did you not tie a string round its neck and lead it home?" "I'll do that next time," said Tom. The day after, he did some work for a butcher, who gave him a fine leg of lamb for his wages. Tom tied a string around it and dragged it home along the dusty roads. By the time he reached his mother, the leg of lamb was not fit to be seen, let alone eaten, and had to be thrown away. "You stupid boy," said his mother. "Why did you not carry it on your shoulder?" "I'll do that next time," said Tom. Once more, he went to work, this time on a cattle farm, and received a donkey for his wages. Although Tom was fairly strong, it was only with great difficulty that he lifted the heavy donkey onto his shoulders. As he staggered slowly home, he had to pass the royal castle, where the king and queen lived with their daughter, Princess Blanche. This princess suffered from a terrible sadness, and the doctors told the king that the only cure would be a good, hearty laugh. The king and queen hired all the funniest clowns and jesters in their realm, but the princess never even smiled. "Take these fools away," she always said, "for they do not amuse me at all." Finally, in desperation, the king offered a prize of 5,000 pieces of gold to anyone who could make his daughter laugh out loud. As Tom struggled by with the donkey on his shoulders, the princess chanced to look out of her window and the sight so amused her that she began to laugh out loud and was unable to stop. Indeed, she continued laughing until Tom put down the donkey and entered the palace at the bidding of the king. "You have cured my daughter by making her laugh again, after all the clowns in my realm had failed," the king told Tom. "You must take the 5,000 and pieces of gold that I promised as the prize." Tom thanked the king and took the money, and with it, he and his mother were able to live in comfort to the end of their days. Tom never had to work again, and he could sit in the fields, passing his time away dreaming in the sunshine under the shade of a great tree. And he was as happy as the day was long, while his mother, who now had no work to do, joined him. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to our channel, and let me know what you thought down in the comments below. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.